Welcome back to Today, guys. It's time for another manga volume review. Welcome back to Today, guys. It's going to be on K-On! Shuffle. This is by Kiki Fly, the original K-On! Producer and, or sorry, author. So yeah, K-On! Is a very big series. So if you've never heard of it, it's okay if you're coming into K-On! Shuffle without hearing about it. And I'll explain why in my review. But before anything, guys, this is brought to you by Yempress. They send me stuff for me to review for you guys, and they do send me quite a bit of stuff. So thank you to them. They are a great company, not just because they're supporting YouTubers like me that are up and coming and releasing stuff for you guys, but they generally just release a lot of stuff for us here in the US and neighboring countries. They do a lot of light novels, manga, and webtoons, which the fact that they've adding even more to their production is just insane, but also thank you. So if you haven't checked them out, do check them out. I, you know, I really do like them. It's not just because there's anime stuff to review. Um, before there was anime stuff, I reviewed for them anyways. So go check them out. There is a link in the description below where you guys can buy their stuff um, for cheap prices, discounted prices. So manga, light novels, webtoons, all there's the link in the description below. So make sure you're checking that link out and yeah, support them because they are an amazing company that should really get the reward that they are already. So the fact that they're growing tells me that you guys are supporting them already anyway. So um, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give some love to the channel and to Yempress by liking and commenting on this video. There is more reviews on different mangas and series that I'm doing. A lot of them are new, so go check them out. I'm releasing 3 to 4 videos on reviews every single week now, guys. So check those out, and hopefully I can continue this more and more frequently. So we'll see whenever I hit a wall. So hopefully not soon. K-On! Shuffle. Now, it's not per se a continuation to K-On! So even if you're new to the K-On! Series, it's a great series. I will say it's a small volume, but it took me longer to read this than other volumes that are maybe a little bit thicker. So um, don't let yourself be fooled by the size of the volume. It actually has a lot of content. It's written in a 4 panel type of deal, so you do read each panel down, sorry, up down, and then you go, reading it down the page right to left like a regular manga. It's a great series. Like I said, I you don't have to be into the Keon series to understand what's going on. I myself remember seeing some of the Keon. I don't remember ever finishing it. I remember liking it, but it was just at that time of my life where I didn't watch a lot of anime, um, and I just would watch some things here and there. So I need to get back to it and finish it, to be honest, and maybe do a review for you guys. But K-On! Shuffle is essentially years later. It's in the same universe, but a whole different story. So you can jump into it without having to know the characters themselves. Now, I will say there is some Easter eggs here and there that they are there for the K-On! Fans because at the end of the day, it's the same universe, but um, not exactly. You don't have to be really well versed in K-On! The story follows these three, well, actually more girls to be honest. It's a band of girls, but her two friends really are the main ones. Her and her friend, they go into another school's festival. They overhear a band. They fall in love with the fact of being a band, and she just goes into this mission into becoming a band. Now, there's 4 main girls. It for some reason is like a seinen. Don't know why that's the category it's placed. Because it's not a. It. doesn't have like the male perspective throughout the series. Like you don't get any fan service or anything like that. It's more a cutesy slice of life almost series of them becoming a band. So these two girls basically go into this dream and they start taking people in. One of them is another friend of theirs who's in the cover, um, who's I believe in basketball, and she obviously does not want to drop a club that she's been in for a while for a club that she's never been in. So she kind of does both and she does enjoy it. She becomes the guitar player, and we see her character kind of develop a little bit with her being almost a perfectionist and feeling almost that because she has not learned the guitar well enough yet, is going to bring the whole group down, but everyone's in the same boat. They're really learning how to play. They're building a not just a group but a club because at the end of the day they end up finding a dead club of just one member who likes to research music, and they join the club so it can still be a club and not be closed down. So there's four members, and all of them can play instruments. One of them becomes the bassist just because she thinks they're cool, and they go through the whole like, okay, well, we need to choose our instruments by not just coolness, but can we play them? And then our main character, she wants to be the drummer. She's really into the beats. She wants to um, feel that, and she fully understands that the drums is almost a skeleton of the band, and it really is. The drums are the skeleton. The guitar is kind of the star. Even though they might not do a lot the entire time, most people look at the guitar. The bass is very much also part of the meat. Without the bass, you don't get that nice meaty sound. And then you have vocals. So yeah, there's a little bit of everything. Like I said, it's more of a slice of life. Um, I do really did enjoy it, um, but it did take me longer than I thought it was. I saw it and I kept putting it aside. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll read this one in one sitting. I need to get to these other ones, and then when I eventually got to that one, it was like, gosh, I am not able to finish this in one sitting. And I think it took me three three times me approaching the manga for me to actually finish it. So yeah, don't don't think that because it's small that it won't take you a while to finish it because it has a lot. It really does, and that's good. That speaks volumes that the author actually wanted to put some effort into the series. So check it out. There is a link in the description below. You guys can buy cheap manga, so make sure you're buying stuff from there. Thank you again for your love and support. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. Check out the Impressed. Great company again. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.